Welcome back to another episode of Rantz with Lance. It's your guy Lance, and this is episode number 5. Hold up, wait a minute. What's that? Okay, absolutely nothing. I thought I saw somebody floating into the sky until I realized nothing freaking happened, man. I want my money back. Earth, you could have just emailed us this solar eclipse because some of us spent $2.99 on glasses to stare outside and look dumb on their lunch break. But that's okay, man. That's okay. I'm just glad we're all still here. I hope you had a fantastic week and weekend. I hope you got everything accomplished that you planned on accomplishing. And if you pushed it off, I hope you get it done soon. All right, let's get into it. Skate videos. All right, what did I watch this week? I freaking watched Happy Medium Colors again for literally since this podcast has come out. I think I watched it every single time, every week. But new skate videos, the GX1000, Niall Gibbs' part. Niall Gibbs, bro, that was refreshing to see from the GX1000 crew. Now, there's nothing that they've put out that I haven't enjoyed. The high octane, just going fast, sometimes eating crap, going down hills, avoiding death, doing gnarly rails into hill bombs, all that is freaking awesome. But it was really refreshing to see the technical side of the GX crew meshed in with some of the high-speed action, and that is Niall Gibbs. So shout out to that guy. Your part absolutely killed it. I'm hoping that the weather holds out so I can watch your part again and go skate today with the homies. Probably going to hit up Pearsall Park today. And speaking of Pearsall Park, Ricky Glazer was at Pearsall Park last week. How random is that, man? One of the Braille crew, Ricky Glazer, you guys may know him, Australian dude, kind of tall, blondish, dirty blondish hair, usually wears it in a ponytail, super good at skateboarding. But yeah, he's from Braille Skateboards, and Ricky Glazer was here in San Antonio, Texas at Pearsall Park, and I got to say hello to him, and I didn't really get to see him skate much, because I was kind of skating myself. That's one thing about myself is I love skateboarding. I really freaking do. But if I am in the mood to skate, I mean, there's only two people where I'm going to sit down and watch and stop whatever I'm doing. I'll skate next time. And that's Rodney Mullen and Day One Song. And that's no slight against any skater. It's just the overwhelming feeling I have to ride my skateboard when I get inspired by somebody else or the fire's already lit and I just want to go ride or whatever it may be. I'm just trying to take it out on my board, and I'm there to skate whatever spot, whatever park for a reason. And I'm usually a guy who sticks to that. I grew up I've had an opportunity to see so many demos, but I was like, I can only skate twice this week. And if I go to this demo, I can only skate once this week. I'm going to go skate. And that's just me. That's just me. Everybody's different. Everybody has different variables, different circumstances, but I just want to go freaking skate, man. But it was cool seeing Ricky Glazer there. I didn't really have any intriguing conversation. A lot of kids were talking to him, and I was just like, you know what? He's busy. I'm going to go skate. So I said hi, and I dipped off to try some goofy shit. All right, moving forward, we got to skate with Texas legend Jimmy Gonzalez. Jimmy G, Jimmy the man, Jimmy Jam. Jimmy was off the hook, dude.
Jimmy was gnarly. Jimmy was Jimmy. Jimmy was off the hook. Off the hook.
If you don't know that reference, it's from the movie Grind. It's an old folks movie. Back in my day in 2002 when Bam Margera was king. But yeah, we got to skate with Texas legend Jimmy G. He came down from, I believe he's from the Round Rock area. Gosh, what's that other place out there? My mom used to live there. I can't think of it right now. But Brushy Creek, he's from that area. So, or lives out there in that area. And you'll see Jimmy skate out there every so often. And Jimmy's been around for a long time, man. And the fire is still lit. He's 71, I believe. Going on 72 or 70 going on 71. Anyways, I got to skate with Jimmy, burned a couple. We were at Sonic Ditch with some of the other guys like Tony, one of the pioneers of all of us MC. Then, of course, Jimmy G. And you should go ahead and give him a follow at Old One Skate TX. That is Old One, OldOneSK8TX. My dumbass almost said OLD0NES, but sometimes I can't read my handwriting. So yeah, follow Jimmy G. He's a Texas skate legend, man. He's been around for freaking ever, and he's one of the coolest dudes, one of the most humble dudes I've met. And I'm glad we got to ride, dude. He dropped in on the quarter pipe, pumped around Sonic Ditch like nothing. He still got that style, speed, effortless, badass setup. He's wearing a mighty cool Ugly Skateboards t-shirt, by the way. He's wearing one of our first shirts, dude. And if you don't know where we started with Ugly Skateboards, like, just to break off a little bit, I started this company with, like, a loan from a friend of, like, $350 and an opportunity to get half the product fronted. And started making shit at home. And it took about 3 or 4 years to get to the point to where we can afford to get the graphics professionally done by an artist. And then we've always had good wood. I'll never settle for anything less, like fucking Point Distribution or some trash like that. I don't care if they ever hear that. Their wood sucks. But we get our wood out of Alabama in, America. South Central Manufacturing, shout out. And of course Clutch is good too. There's a lot of good wood companies, but man, I will pay the extra $2 or $3 per board every single time to ensure the quality. But yeah, with Ugly, we've been doing this shit, and I say we because my wife does help substantially. We've been doing everything by ourselves. Everything is skater made, skater designed. Almost every single aspect of it is skater owned and operated. We do the graphics ourselves. Chase will draw something out, or I'll draw something out. We'll send it over to Gilbert. He's a professional graphic designer, and he's a skateboarder as well. Then we send our graphics over to South Central, and those people there skate, and then it comes back to us, and we give it back to the skaters, dude. So it took a long-ass time to get here, and we still have plenty of more room to grow. But it's nice to get out the dang garage. It is nice to not spend 10 hours, 12 hours on Saturdays making stuff, and to be able to spend time with my family more and go skate more. So, again, follow Jimmy G. Those shirts I made, that's where I was going, freaking ADHD. That shirt I made was about 6 years ago. He still has it perfectly intact. So we're always going to sell you quality shit. And Jimmy G is always going to look like a damn G on his skateboard. So make sure you're following Jimmy G at Old One Skate Texas. And if you're not already, follow Ugly Skateboards. Because, again, we started from absolutely freaking the bottom. No loans, no help. I don't do anything else except work my ass off and go skate and then go work my ass off again. All right. And what was the last thing I had on there? I told y'all. Okay, hip-hop alert. I'm talking about pop culture on the freaking 5th episode. I told y'all Kendrick was the GOAT. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga. Okay? I told you. Drake, I don't care about anything that man's ever released. You started from a Degrassi show, and then you try to convince the world that you're a rapper. And a lot of people bought into it, and that's cool. And if you're a Drake fan, like what you like. I'm not here to like you. But me, never have been. I've never conformed. The only body of work I ever listened to was the Drake album he did with 21 Savage, because 21 is sick. And that album was freaking done well. But I knew Kendrick was the GOAT. What? J. Cole apologized. Wow. I'm not trying to hop on a bandwagon or anything, but just like the one cardinal sin, dude. Why are you apologizing? It's like somebody explained it. I forgot where I heard it from. But it's like getting punched in the face and telling the person that punched you, hey, I'm sorry for having such a punchable face. You were right about punching me. No, bro. No. Even walking away and saying nothing would have yielded more power. However, the man apologized, so we're going to have to go ahead and remove J. Cole from the top 3. I'm going to go with the national opinion that the new top 3 is going to have to be Kendrick Lamar. Then you can't forget about Drake. Facts are facts. Sales are sales. Kendrick, Drake, Future. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Okay? There is no more discussion. Zero. Don't even try to throw Jay-Z in there because I'm sorry, man. Most of Jay-Z's albums suck. He had Blueprint 1, 2, and 444 were like the only things I even paid attention to throughout the band's career. And I just never found him to be a top tier rapper. Now, he's had a lot of motivational moments. He's put out a lot of good tracks. He's done a lot of good things to build the culture, bring up people, and put them under his wing. He's done a lot for the industry. He's done a lot for black people. But when it comes to the skill of rhyming these words, it was just never capturing it. So again, Kendrick, Drake, Future, end of discussion. Dang, I feel like we've been going on for a minute now. I got kind of nerded out right there. But guys, do me a favor. Go watch that GX1000 part by Nile Gibbs. I guarantee you, you're going to be hyped to go skate after that. It's just, he won't let you down, dude. Check out Jimmy Gonzalez. Follow at Old One Skate, Texas. Don't forget, May 4th, we're having a contest at Sonic Ditch. May the 4th be with you. Look on the Ugly Skateboards page. I'm going to keep posting a new flyer there every week until it pops off. Make sure you pay attention to where we're allowed to park. Save some spots for the vendors. Bring your A game. We're going to have a lot of fun out there. We're going to have food. Free hot dogs. We're going to be selling $2 burgers. Free water. We're going to have some music. No live bands, but we're just going to, bring out the big-ass speaker and jam. And come win some money. Come win some prizes. Come hang out. I'm bringing a shit ton of trash bags so we could respect the area and clean it the fuck up before we go. We're not leaving that place a mess. Too many people pour their blood, sweat, and tears in that to give us a spot to go skate safely. So we got to pick up after ourselves. All right? So with that being said, man, it's almost about that time. Your boy about to get some stretches in.
Yeah. It's almost time to go skateboard. What am I doing here? What happened? Oh shit, I guess the apocalypse is real. The solar eclipse is making my voice change. I'll see you next week.